a little nutsack scratch, a little ball sack scratch. Ah, silence. Silence is golden, golden. Good morning, Lou. You the only one? Anybody else? You got a very, very tired me this morning. Forgot my name then. How we doing, Angie, Lou, Aldo? You alright, man? I'm absolutely cream crackered. I've been up all night watching the boxing. And then when the boxing's finished, whatever time it was, 4:30, I thought, what's the point going to bed? I've got to be up for bloody 6 o'clock. So, yeah, I didn't bother. I'm used to being tired though. The boxing was fantastic. I've got to say, it was absolutely brilliant. Anthony Joshua against Jake Paul, right? I never thought the fight would happen. Talking boxing now, boxing's my love. I love boxing. It's my passion, has been all my life. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, I doubt that though, because I bang on about it all the bloody time. But yeah, so I thought this fight wouldn't happen, and I honestly thought if it did, it'd be contracted so heavily that Anthony Joshua ain't allowed to bloody even breathe on Jake Paul until late in the rounds. It was only an 8-round fight, but yeah, I've got to say, after the fight, it went the way I wanted it to go. I can't stand Jake Paul because I'm jealous of him. Right? I'm jealous of Jake Paul, right? So I can't stand him because I'm jealous of him. So I wanted to see him get absolutely smashed to pieces, and we pretty much did. And yeah, it was a good fight. However, I've got to say, Jake Paul, after this fight, he actually said at the end of it, I've just had my arse whooped. And because he said that, and the way he dealt with the fight, when he got knocked down, that last punch that knocked him down, you see him on the canvas go like, wow, he's never been hit that hard. Mate, honestly, I know what it's like being like a welterweight. In the times when I was a welterweight, you'd still spar against the middleweights and stuff, and they would absolutely batter the granny out of you, man. I mean, tell you, I know what it's like to be hit and hit hard, that you wish that I could just slyly just get out of that ring. Do you know what I mean? But Jake Paul has earned one more fan out of that fight, and I'm that fan. I think he might have earned hundreds of thousands of fans across the world because of the way he dealt with that fight. Yep, we think his jaw got smashed. At the end of the fight, when he's being interviewed, he said, I think he broke my jaw. And because of the way he dealt with that interview, and no excuses, no bullshit, no nothing, to me, yeah, he's earned a few more fans, definitely. And now I'd actually like to see him go on and stop being stupid and start boxing against his equals, and slowly go up the ranks by boxing properly, and stop doing all this YouTube shit, because I can't stand it, man. You know, boxing against old retired bloody MMA fighters in boxing. You know, it's just a joke. But yeah, he's definitely another fan in me. But anyway, changing the subject, I'm absolutely cream crackered. I got home last night. I wasn't going today. I will shut up in a minute and I'll have a look at some of the comments, but I wasn't going today. I got home last night and Mally, my dog, for those of you that don't know who Mally is, wasn't well. She was sick everywhere. I had an awful job cleaning up last night. Chucky is like a couple of hours away. She's actually, or hour and a half away, she's actually close to where I'm going now. And she's looking after the grandchildren. And she's not back until tomorrow now. So I hate clearing up sick. Oh, wretch. I can deal with people who have limbs hanging off and things like that, but you know, and gutting and dealing with processing like deer and things like that, right? I can deal with that. But vomit, sick, oh man, I can't deal with it, right? And I'm like, ugh, ugh. It was horrible. So I was constantly taking her out. She would come up to me and she just puts her head, like, looks at you, and you know that she needs to go out. So I was constantly taking her out. So anyway, through the night, she was slowly getting better, and instead of feeding her, I gave her like a normal food. I gave her some toast. To be fair, I did give her a little bit of butter, so, you know, bite me. But I gave her some toast and nothing else. And nearly every room, apart from certain rooms, have CCTV. So I'm keeping an eye on her. I wasn't going to go this morning, but she said to me, no, go, you're okay. She'll give me a call if there's any problems. But yeah, if I see that she's maybe a little bit poorly, I will go home straight away. I'll cut the protest short straight away. But I think she's going to be okay. I hope so. Sorry, Philip. Sorry, my friend. Sorry. Listen, I'm about to eat my meal deal. I got a turkey feast this morning. Packet of hula hoops and me Red Bull. So yeah, sorry about that, mate. Anyway, over and done with now. Over and done with. Right. Anyway, just doing this live as I've now started doing on my way to the protest. Just to let you know what's going on. I'm not going to keep you for long this time. It looks like I'm hitting a bit of traffic now. There's a red line on the sat nav indicating that we got some backup. Yeah, man, we got backup. I got backup. Alright, bruv, I got backup. Lots of mist everywhere, and all the fields are white from frost. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm knackered. Yeah, we're going into the fog now. Bit foggy. So today, what we're doing, if any of you have seen that video, that last video that I put up, where the illegal immigrants are going into this place that's run, it's basically a joint venture, let's say, by Care for Calais and the Salvation Army. They are picking up in minibuses and various different types of transport. They're picking up the illegal immigrants. They're taking them into town. They're taking them to this place, feeding them, although they're getting the 3-4 meals, whatever it is, per day, when they're on RAF Wethersfield, right, they're getting they're getting bussed into the town centres, getting the dental treatment ahead of patients that have been waiting a year, 18 months, right? It's disgusting. And so basically today's protest, I'm going to film what they're doing is they're actually stopping the buses, hence why it's called Wethersfield stopping the buses, or stop the buses, or whatever I've called it. And as per the poster, that's what they're doing, so I'm going to film that. And yeah, it's last time they were quite successful, and they did manage to stop the buses from leaving RAF Wethersfield to take them into town and do what they've got to do. And it's disgusting, man, what they're doing. How, you know, these people, that was a big ass deer, man, on the side of the road just then, like unalived, let's say. Anyway, it's disgusting that they've arrived on dinghies, and honestly, the videos that I've been sent, and like the sort of little interviews and stuff where people have been waiting a year, 18 months for a dental appointment. These people are coming in and they are going straight to the front of the queue, right? The dentist needs, honestly, he needs boycotted. But they're very clever because they know that dentist is needed, desperately needed. Unlike the hotels, which we can boycott, there ain't enough dentists taking on like your NHS patients and stuff. They're needed, right? Not everybody. Right, I tell you what. In Chucky's case, it was for a little bit of vanity, right? But she's just paid an absolute fortune, right, on dentist visits, right? And likewise, I had to have a deep root canal treatment, right? Honestly, but not only that, they're like salespeople now. When you're laying there, right, they're trying to sell you, like, yeah, the tooth's okay, your teeth are absolutely fine, but if you have this one, if you have this, your teeth. And I'm like, honestly, I couldn't give a monkey's uncle now. At the stage of life I'm at now, I don't care if my teeth fall out, right? And yeah, that's it. So just do what you got to do. Give me the minimal bill, and I'm out of here. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. At the moment, I've just received, and he's in the chat. I'm just letting you know, I've just received your WhatsApp, mate. I can't read it at the moment because I'm actually using my personal phone just to do this this quick live, because the phone I use for streaming, I've got it on charge. I've had to put it, I forgot to bloody charge it up through the night, so that's on charge at the moment, and I didn't want to use it, so I need it to get fully charged before. I'm all bloody hands this morning, aren't I? Whee! A little bit wee, a little bit woo, woohoo! Hands on steering wheel, boy. Anyway, good morning, people. I just happened to look. Good morning, old school. Blah, 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 blah. Old school. Yeah, good morning, old school. How are we doing? Don't worry, I'm not holding a phone. I'm trying to fumble open my sandwich. I'm not going to eat it. whilst I'm talking to you guys, because I can't stand that. Do you know, I absolutely hate that. I have said it before, and I have said it before. I can't stand it when I'm watching people on YouTube and they're eating. I mean, looking at people's mouths are not the prettiest things to do anyway, and mine ain't the bloody prettiest. And when they're eating as well, I don't like it. Just one of my little pet things, you know. Not everybody might feel the same, but yeah. Thank you. About time you bloody moved. Right, so I've got 38 minutes according to the sat nav. I've got 38 minutes to get to where I'm going to, Wethersfield RAF Base. The protest is officially the start time is 10 a.m. But I was warned or advised, get there early. Parking's a nightmare, and I don't know the area. I mean, my son used to live in Whittam, not too far from this place, and that's the only, you know, and I just used to go to his house and that was it. But I don't know the area. But yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit today, people. Like I say, I'm a little bit tired. I've got to say, this car don't know fly, man, when you put your foot down. Like to overtake. I'm shocked at how quick it is. I've grown to really like this car. I've got to come off now. It's funny, when I picked it up, first of all, I literally got back home and I got a phone call saying, you're going to have to come back to the yard, you've taken the wrong car. That car gets used all the time. And I'm like, well, you've got to send somebody out to come and pick it up. I'm not, you know, it's like a bloody hour and a half to get back to the yard. So it was like, oh, do you know what? They're going to have to go out and in something else, and that's it. So I've got this one now. I'm stuck with it, which I like. I actually like it. It's all right. It's comfortable, fairly economical. It's just the driver that makes it uneconomical. Are you shitting me? You go through one set of traffic lights to get stuck at these. Anyway, right. Morning, Frag. Morning, Lowell. Big Lowell. Morning to anyone that I've not said good morning to. I hope you are all having a fantastic morning. Do you know, I'm not actually keen, and I haven't been. When they introduced the new Mini, I'm looking at one of the new, like a new Mini next to me, right? When they introduced the new Minis, I never really liked them because I was a Mini owner. I used to do short circuit Mini racing, and I've had a fair few Minis, Mini Coopers, but I really do like what they've done to the rear light cluster. You know, in the Union Jack, I really do like that. It's very clever. I've had a bit of a cold sore as well. Told Chucky it was a bit of a clap. Oh man, we got a trailer in front of me. He's got one of those machines on the back that does boreholes, like water boreholes. And he's like weaving all over the bloody road, like he's not going out wide enough, taking the corners, taking the turnings, so he's kind of taking up. Now I'm getting past him now. Whee! We gotta get out of this place. And that's it. Cruise control on. Open road. See you in a bit, Aldo. What's that, Jay? Chucky sold me your Red Cross camper van for 50 quid. Yeah, I'm good with that. You've been ripped off, mate. You've been ripped off. If you would have come to me, I'd have done it half the price. Anyway, so who else watched the boxing last night? We got open roads in front of me. I'm going to put the cruise control on. Do you know, I've drunk so much bloody coffee this morning, or through the night. So much coffee. I'm feeling it. Bladder. There we go. Right. I'm going to put the autonomous driving on, and I'm just going to have a little sleep. So, guys, wake me up before you go. So I'm not planning on going solo. Right, 10 quid and oh yeah, 10 quid and a case of Red Bull. I'm sold. Right, anyway, yeah, Anthony Joshua won. He knocked him out in the he was playing with him. He was actually hitting him. I've got to say, Jake Paul, he's earned another fan in me, and I never liked him. Right, I weren't keen on him because, to me, for someone who loves boxing, really loves boxing, one, I know how corrupt it is. Box, I don't give a monkey's uncle what anybody says. Right, I tell you now, boxing is corrupt. Even in the amateur ranks, boxing is terrible. When you get to the higher levels in the amateur ranks, boxing is so corrupt, man. Enjoy your breakfast, Frag, mate. Enjoy your breakfast. Is that big? Sorry, I ain't got my reading glasses on. St. Lou to Mally. Anyway, is that big up to Mally? Thank you very much, Mally. I appreciate that. I've got a cheap tablet that I use for it's on the basically the tablet. There's a tablet in the van, and that tablet has everything that controls all the electronics that control the bloody van. All the electrical system in the van is fantastic. And to buy a monitor, like all this server system and all the rest of it, Victron server system, would have cost me so much money, ridiculous amounts of money, that I've done it using a tablet. And but I've just taken the tablet so I could have that on permanently next to me, so I'm watching the all the CCTV cameras, just keeping an eye on Mally. She's just sitting on her puffy. She's got a a puffy that's, I think it's about 1,200 metres square. 1,200 metres? Bloody hell. 1,200 mil square. One of those big ass puffies that, you know, in the centre of a front room that the whole world can put their feet on. But it's her bed. So, yeah, she's just sat on that at the moment. No, now she's sitting up, just looking out of the window, the front room window. She's savage when the postman turns up. It's crazy. The postman, thankfully, they know her, right? And they will walk through the front, and she's out at the front. They'll walk through the gate because they know she's as good as gold. But when they come to the door and they touch that door, wow, she's a completely different animal. And I have a chat with all of our postmen, and they say, I'll tell you what, from behind that door, when you're putting the letters through, I mean, she's savage. She's so protective. This is a really nice area. We're in. Welcome to Great Dunmow Grange. Welcome to Great Dunmow. Is it Dunmow or Dunmow? If it was Russian, it would be Dunmov. It's a very nice area. Welcome to Sapphire Fields, Great Dunmow Grange. Very nice. I'd love to live out in the countryside, but I really don't care now, because kind of hoping, or not hoping, I'm going to be living on a boat. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to get footage that currently nobody's got. I don't mind saying it. I'm going to follow the boats. I'm going to follow them. I'm going to film and follow the boats. I'm going to actively look for the boats crossing, the dinghies crossing, and I'm going to follow them. Great Dunmow Town Centre. Anybody know how to pronounce that? Very nice area. Mali is a Belgian Malinois. Pretty little lights? Mali, yeah, Mali's a Belgian Malinois. 7 years old. Cobblers. Satnav didn't bloody sort itself out quick enough. There we go, back on track. Have you... Hold on, tell you what, just going to pull up a second. Give me a second. Should I have a look at a couple of these comments? Hold on. La 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 la. Right, morning. And what type of dog is Mali? Yeah, that's why I was so inventive when I came up with her name and called it. I've got to put my hand over. I can't see the white bloody text. Pretty little light. She is, I'll tell you what, she is, everybody loves their dogs, you know. Everybody's dog to them is, oh, she's precious, she's my world. And myself and Chucky, I mean, I'm assuming like you're sort of relatively new around here, Pretty Little Lights, and if you are, welcome to the chat. Really glad that you're on board, and hope you stick around. But myself and my wife, Chucky, she's obviously not on at the moment. She's one of the mods. You'll come across her in the chat, but unless you have already. But our life revolves around the dog. Now, when we go out, we have a rule. Unfortunately, that rule is going to get broken today. There is the odd time when it gets broken, but we do have a rule that we do not leave her any. When I used to go off to work, she was with me. A truck, whatever I was in, she was with me. If my wife was going out, that is. We never leave her. Hence why we have a camper van, and most of our going away is in a camper van. The only person that used to be able to look after my dog is my mum, we had our last holiday quite recently to Tunisia. That was basically our last ever holiday abroad now, without having to take Mally. So gone down a different route and thought, do you know what, getting a boat is the answer, a sailing boat, a catamaran. But that's another project and another topic, another story. But yeah, our life revolves around our dog, and you know, most decent dog owners, their life does revolve around the dogs. We would never just leave her on her own too long. But today, she is going to be left long. We only fitted the CCTV, the amount that we have indoors, just for her, just to keep an eye on her, because we can talk to her through it as well. And she listens. She starts barking. I turn the CCTV on and go, Mally. She's like, what? Ah, shit, I'm busted. Chucky says anything, though. She just ignores her. She needs a masterful voice. A bit like the HMV. Do you remember the HMV stores, the old record shops? HMV. That's why I've slowed down. Brown End. I've never heard of these places, a couple of these places. I can't look at the comments at the moment because the roads are a little bit tricky and it's thick fog. Yeah, that's very thick. Honestly, visibility is about 50 yards at the moment. I speak yards because I do a lot of shooting, and we're slowly going over to meters, but I'm still stuck on yards. Everything I do, zero in my guns, everything's all done in yards. God, come on, man. Got to have been a direct route to this place. I mean, this is all two squirrels having a fight in the middle of the road back there. They're lucky they were on the other side. Now, car going that way, so they might not be any longer. fight might be decided. Ooh, we got a 90 left. Switch back, Mark. Right, as soon as it's safe to do so, I'm going to pull over, have a little look at the comments. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've put this car into sport mode. It's really pokey, man. Really pulls nicely for a car that's not supposed to be like a sports car. There we go. I could just pull in here quickly. Hold on. Right. Here we go. Philip Thorne. Dogs are loyal. Some people ain't. I'm going to go with a lot of people are not loyal. A lot of people. Hell of a lot of people are not loyal. Cold flight. Bright sunny morning according to the Met Office. Yeah, might be at some point. It certainly ain't here at the moment. Oh, what's happened there? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well that don't help. Make sure nothing's coming. Ooh. I'm trying to get back to... There we go. Right. Right, since I'll tell you what, guys, since you guys are having a bit of a conversation, I'll just leave you to it. Right, I'll let you finish your conversation, and I'm just going to carry on driving, and I might talk to myself. Just to stay live anyway. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere, man. I mean, I can't even get it to stay live in central London after bloody time, and you got like a full 5G signal. But I'll let you. Whoa! He was right over my side of the road, man. Roadman. I've got a. Do you know what? I've got to get a dash cam. Put it in this. I've got a wicked dash cam in the van, but I ain't taking all that out. It's a really good bloody dash cam, but I've got to get a dash cam for in this car. I hate driving without a dash cam. I want one like with cameras. Honestly, because of the issues I've had with police, right? I have a camera. I've got little 3D printed brackets with a camera pointing there, camera pointing there, but I've got CCTV all around the van anyway. All of the van, all around the van is covered with CCTV. I can look at it's the same cameras that I use for my CCTV at home. And but it's very easy to do. I've converted it all to 12 volts, all the cameras, which is very easy to do. I'm nothing special when it comes to electronics. It's just a case of using the right components, let's say. But yeah, I've got cameras all around the van, and so when I get pulled up by the police, honestly, I've had all the usual stuff. Yes, your vehicle's coming up as not being insured. No, it ain't. And this is, honestly, this is exactly how one of the conversations went with the police that pulled me up, right? This was in a place called Plumstead, right, southeast London. And they've pulled me over and they've gone, yeah, your vehicle's coming up as uninsured. And I just simply went, no, it's not. And you know it's not. And they've gone, yes, it is. I've gone, right, okay, not a problem. I will be doing a subject access request. I'll be getting, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I made it, at the end of the day, they were lying. So because they were lying, I made it difficult for them that particular day. Otherwise, I'm very, you know, I'd rather give police enough details so I can just go. But Chucky was with me that day. And even she said, oh man, the way you dealt with those cops, they didn't know what to do with themselves. Because they knew they were lying. They knew they were lying. I'd already said that, didn't I? They knew they were lying. I can't believe this. Come on, there's got to be a direct route to this place. It's taken me all through. I've got to have a look at the settings on this sat nav, you know. Another beautiful little area. God, my van wouldn't even fit over that bridge. That was that narrow. Woohoo! I have to say the tyres on this car are bloody excellent. I think the Michelins. I'm not normally a fan of Michelin tyres. Ba-da-ba-dee-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-dee-da-dum. Oh man, that bird just flew straight in front of me. It was a little bird as well. We've really got to protect our small bird species in this country. Things like the crows and magpies, like any of the corvid family, right? They're brutal to our small bird population. And I hate it and that was a small bird. And it's just flown straight, like, you know, from the side, straight in front of the grill. So it'll be like that in the front of the grill, like going, oh, it's a bit windy. I know I'm making a joke of it, but, you know. Oh, man. I'm busting. This is a beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll read that sign. Oh, there's a van behind me. This is a stunning little area. I don't even know what it's called where I am. Freshwell Health Centre. I've just gone by there. Freshwell Health Centre. That was one of the prettiest little villages I've seen for a long time. used to have to be in like the Cotswolds. Well, I used to live in the Cotswolds, and I mean they had some other stunning like little villages in the Cotswolds. With that, July? It like out. It like what? Out your windows? What? Sorry, I've got a bit of brain freeze reading that, I'm afraid. Very, very foggy here. I can see. Whoa! I don't know if you can like look out my back window and the side window. You can see into the sky a little bit. I'm not going to touch my phone. You're not allowed to. You can see just how foggy it is. Visibility's a little bit better than it was back there. We're probably up to about 100 yards now. Oh, the amount of pheasants I'm seeing as well. That's a massive pothole. Rather rutted up. Oh, I'm going to have to stop and pull over in a bit. We're in the middle of nowhere, but I'm going to have to hopefully find some sort of little lay-by thing because I have got to go a wee, man, desperately. Honestly, I've drunk so much coffee through the night. Oh, I had to stop. Drunk so much bloody coffee. Trying to keep me alive for the boxing. Like I say, by the time that had finished at roughly 4:30, it was like, oh, do you reckon I could stop here and just have a quick... Man, I've got to, because I know when I get to... Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Nature is calling, all right? Oh, man. Oh, mate. Do you know what? It's that chilly out there and horrible. Even the mirrors are frosting up on me. Do have heated bloody wing mirrors on this. I don't know how to turn them on though. Well, guys, and it won't bloody drive unless I put my seatbelt on. Guys, listen. I needed that. I am in the middle of nowhere. Oh, hazards. Right, so the sign says Stambourne, Finchingfield, Gainsford End, Topsfield and Great Yeldham. I've never heard of any of those bloody areas. So that's where I am. And I have to say, the whole of the countryside is beautiful here. Feel like a rally driver. Concentrating. Do you know, since I gave up alcohol, right? I mean, it's been what, I don't know how long it's been now. I've forgotten. I don't care anymore, right? All I know is it's been like what feels like a bloody lifetime to me, right? It's weird, right? And I don't mind talking about this. Gainsford End, yeah, I've heard of Gainsford End, right? I don't mind talking about this because look at that, bloody pheasants in the road. See, if I'm hitting that, I'm taking that home. Yeah, it's something. It's. Do you know what? I'm almost here. Yeah, bloody hell, I'm almost here. You know. We're on single track road now, so if any cars are coming towards me, fortunately I can see right down. But if it's a four-wheel drive coming towards me, then they're gonna have to do one, like pull right over, because I can't. Not in this vehicle, because during the winter these areas become near on impossible to bloody drive through safely anyway. I think, do you know what? Yeah. Right. What? Oh man. Guys, honestly, I'm at a dead end. Oh no, I'm at a dead end. Oh, this is really bad. I ain't got a clue where I'm going. Oh no, that was somebody's house. I've come up a lane. Oh, the sat nav's just. Oh mate, honestly, it's throwing a bit of a Tiswas, because every Saturday is Tiswas Day. I bet you, I can tell that was part of the base back there, looking at, because I ain't got a clue where I am. So right, listen, I'm going to be going live properly shortly, right? So I will catch you all in the live, okay? I need to use this phone. I've got to pull over and contact someone. So yeah, thanks for keeping me company. I will catch you in the proper live, I don't know, in about half hour. Yeah, cheers guys. If I can press the bloody button. Yep.